We just passed by, coming this direction, it would be on the right-hand side. One of my favorite hikes here in Big Cypress is a beautiful boardwalk there called the Kirby Storter Trail. And if you look somewhere in a couple of the playlists, I know Teddy and I walked it last year and filmed it, so it is in the 2023 playlist, probably in the Florida playlist, might be in the National Parks playlist. Or you could always ask me, I can send you a link. We don't have time for that today because we do want to. Family voted to try to do the Loop Road. Again, there's a few different dirt roads you can drive on here in Big Cypress that are nice. We voted on trying to do the Loop Road before we head home and close everything out. So we're kind of aiming for that, to fit that in before it gets dark. But I do highly recommend, if you're ever in this area, to get out and walk on the boardwalk at the Kirby Storter Trail. It's a really nice boardwalk. To do the Loop Road, if you're coming from this direction, you can pull in here to Monroe Station. So this is the cool part, because I was talking earlier how Monroe County kind of does come up and meet up here next to Collier and Miami-Dade. And Mark was telling me that, yeah, part of the Loop Road out here is actually in Monroe County, which is our county, which also stretches down to the Keys. And they do have vaults over there. Mark and I were discussing if there was vaults once you went past Kirby Storter, which none of us needed anyway, but. Here, dirt road. Oh, Sebastian doesn't know what to do with a dirt road, Daddy.
No.
So, I mean, it's generally passable for any vehicle, but it is washboardy and bumpy, so, you know, use caution. Because it is, I'm probably only going to do bits and pieces of drive footage here and there. I'm kind of waiting when we get up a ways more. You're kind of along water more. I'm hoping to get some good gator footage for you guys. It's really why we're doing this. Yeah, it gets prettier, trust me. The princess has awoken from her nap. Oh, not too bothered, Daddy. She's going to lay back down. Just pack your patience. So if you didn't use the vaults that were out at that end of the road, there is another opportunity, also a little picnic opportunity here if someone's not using the picnic table. There's a trailhead here too for a little hike. But so, yeah, because pretty soon, like, this is two-way, you can go in and out, but once you go past here, it's, well, no, that person's coming out at us.
It's two-way the whole way.
Oh, it is? For some reason, I thought it was one-way. I was thinking of a different road. Gator Hook Trailhead. I guess we're doing a vault stop. All right, vault stop, all successful. So, I think why I was thinking that it was one-way is it does get narrow in spots. So, like, there's a sign back there. It says last chance to turn around. So don't know that I'd recommend coming down through here with like a really wide rig or anything pulling. There is a campground down here somewhere, but just you got to be mindful because it does get quite narrow.
It's on the other side.
Oh, is it?
It's on the tar side.
Okay, it's on the tar side.
Suki side.
Some of these spots, especially some of the bridges, do get quite narrow. So you just, same thing, pack your patience, go slow. But already the washboardness is better, isn't it?
Yes.
I already tried to make Mark back up, and he's like, why? And I'm like, gator, right there. And he goes, there'll be another one.
That's just like saying it's a mosquito.
I know. What I should try to do, I wonder if it's too hot to try to go with the windows down. Probably it is, huh?
I don't know. You took my display away.
Still
85 degrees.
85.
That's in the shade, so it's probably not as bad.
I know, people in the north are probably going, not as bad. We're sitting here going, all right, 85, not bad. Shade. Hi, cutie. all day, Bluetooth hasn't affected my phone, and I went to film this gator, and all of a sudden it shut it off. But you can see his little nose. Hi, cutie. The last water hole had a better view of one, but oh, what a cutie. I'm gonna miss these guys.
You do know that they have gators in Texas.
I know they do, but not in our side of Texas.
No, not on our side.
No, there's none in the Rio Grande. Lucy's up looking around because Teddy's like, oh yeah, look. And Teddy and I are looking on our side, and she's waking up from her nap like, what are you looking at? What's the big deal? Daddy has an open window. We don't want to open hers because we have to keep shutting them every time another car passes us and blows up dust. But she's like putting her head right on his shoulder. Ooh, open window. Teddy, I heard a barred owl out there, honey. The southern owl who cooks for you all. Teddy's real good at making that call, aren't you, sweetheart? Can't quite easily show you. She a happy dog now. Look at that.
I like to throw her with you.
That's okay, honey. I got it. Thank you, though. This is a county sign again, so we are leaving Collier County. Does that mean we're entering Monroe here? This is like where the corners meet, right? The tri-corners. Oh, stop here. We might see something. Nope, I don't see anything, Daddy. Anything on your side? Nope. We're entering the preserve again. So yeah, I think now we're in Monroe County, right? That's pretty cool. The downfall to living where you don't have Wi-Fi is my hard drive just went, hey, I'm full, can't do anything, because we had really bad Wi-Fi at the KOA last weekend and I couldn't back up anything, and I haven't backed up for like over a month.
Papa was very good.
So had to stop and do a quick dump of everything into a trash can so I could film. Oh, must be something up here.
Sweetwater.
Yeah, the Sweetwater Bridge is usually beautiful. There's usually something. I'll have Mark see if there's anything cool on his side. Beautiful, huh? Let me zoom in. Oh, beautiful. I'll get you a camera soon, baby. You can, water's so clear.
You can see the water?
Oh, look at that fish jump.
Oh, yeah.
I know, she's just like super, like, wow. She's like, I'm glad I took a nap. I got energy now to look. That is beautiful. So beautiful. This is the part I like. When you're in the shade now, you can just scoot along, looking down in the water. Not seeing as many gators as when we did this a couple years ago, but that's just the luck of the draw sometimes. Sometimes you're chock full of them, and sometimes just there's elsewhere. Some traffic coming.
Put it back down a second.
I know, she's like, why are you putting my window up? That was nice. You can tell we've lived here a long time now. I go, ooh, Mark goes, what? I go, egret. He's like, he's rolling his eyes at me like, really? Moseying along. The cars that were in front of us stopped a while back to do a Chinese fire drill, so we had to go out around them. I don't think Lucy wants to eat a gator, but a gator would probably want to eat Lucy. Oh, some nice lighting on those cypress. Beautiful. So like when we did this a couple years ago, we saw so many I couldn't count. And then my hard drive did crash on that ride too. And I couldn't clean it out fast enough like I could today. And today I was able to clean it out, get prepared, and we're getting skunked. But that's part of wildlife viewing. That happens. Whether you're looking for gators or elk or moose up in Maine. How many drives in Maine did we go for a moose?
There's no skunks here anymore.
No, the pythons ate the skunks.
There are no mammals.
But that's like times in Maine. Didn't you ever have like a friend from out of state you want to take for a ride back home in Maine, and that would be the time you'd never find a moose?
No.
No?
No, you didn't go looking for moose on the island.
No, there's no moose where you're from in Maine.
There was one. There used to be one in over there in the marsh over at the marsh there at by God's.
No, nothing.
Been there for quite a while.
Did he really?
Mm.
Stop. There. Oh, hi, beauty. Hi. I know it's gonna come right up and see me. Oh, you're gonna hide your head so I can't see your head? We'll have Teddy sing his song. Get your head up. Get your head up.
No.
Oh, it's gonna play shy, Teddy. Bye. Thank you for letting us see you, kind of. Teddy's going, oh, I see two of them. And I go, what? He goes, cypress trees. It's like a Jungle Cruise joke. What's your favorite tree?
It points out some of my favorite
plants.
That one.
What's your favorite glasses?
That one. Oh, and the green one.
Yeah.
That's for you.
I know. I am finding a few that aren't like filmable because they're hiding in the cypress knees and everything, but I have seen a few that I haven't been able to put on camera, so the ride has still been certainly well worth it, and I would highly recommend this ride if you're in the area and have time for it. Just so beautiful. My little iPhone's not really doing it justice, but
Sniffing?
Lucy's sniffing. Teddy, help me look. I don't even see turtles. I was hoping to see some turtles today, too.
On the back seat.
Raphael. The Raphael pillow. I didn't mean Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is what we do for fun. We just ride along. Look in the water.
Why did you see like
She is so happy. You're gonna move on me too, aren't you? Hi. You wanna play shy again? The other one? You're beautiful. Oh, showing me your tail. Thank you. Gorgeous. Oh, how beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, Daddy, you can drive by now. See you. To give kind of a timestamp on this day, we left Flamingo around 10 this morning. It's now getting ready to turn 6 o'clock. The clock's changing last weekend. That does help a little bit. Doesn't make it feel so late. You giggling at me?
Yes.
Why? Because I said so
Yes, in
late.
most people's world, 6 o'clock at night is not late.
That's not really what I meant. I think you know where I was going with it, is because we still have a really long ride home, and we still have to get a few groceries before we go home, or at least buy something to eat for supper. So that's kind of what I meant, is, you know, you still have daylight and all that. I'm looking right into the sun, so it's not a good view on my side. Mark has a better
That's a
view.
great view.
A great, big, beautiful view. Got a picture. Hey, anytime Mark takes pictures, he posts them in our Facebook group, H2C Ohana. So that's really the only place he ever posts on social media. He doesn't take a lot of pictures and videos. So if you ever want to find pictures you see him taking, go to the H2C Ohana group on Facebook. That's usually where he puts his. There was one swimming out, and then we stopped, so I don't know if he'll continue. Yeah. And Hinka in the bush there. Swimming along. See him, Teddy? Yeah. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Pretty lighting now because the sun's behind us. What's that up in the road, Daddy? Off to the right-hand side.
Raven.
Oh, what's the raven walking towards? Looks like a tail, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Hi, sweetie. He zoomed in. Oh, there's two of them there. See the other tail?
Oh, yeah.
Two of them getting some nice sun. So right there, folks, is the second tail. Oh, aren't you handsome? Or beautiful. I don't know the difference between male and female gators. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, precious. And you are too. I won't leave you out. You're precious too. Zoom out so you guys can see both of them together. Look, Teddy, a BOGO on gators. Patience finally paid off, huh?
I don't understand why you didn't record the raven.
The raven. BOGO on gators. That was so nice.
Again, ravens?
No.
Against ravens?
No, I'm going to see them everywhere. But there, see, sometimes you just never know. You just never know. So, it's certainly, the ride has paid off. Our son is making up his own breed now. He said it was a crocagator. There you have it, crocagator. Oh, what was that just crossed up there?
I didn't see it. Skunk ape.
Skunk ape. I know, I forgot to film when we went past the skunk ape headquarters to show you guys. The bird. Yep. It said back there something big across the road, and yeah, it did, just a bird. Yep. Squatting at us. Not happy. good because Mark didn't actually remember how long the dirt part was. We've been quite a ways so far. So it's 12 miles to US 41 from here. And I think we've gone like 12 miles or longer actually, haven't we?
At 12, 13.
Yeah, so we're about halfway around.
Kids camp. We have to come down and check it out. It's still dirt.
Still dirt. So just for another little timestamp, it's 6:20 p.m., 89 degrees, but we're riding around with the windows open. Nice, actually, nice night out. Bumpy anymore, and open windows, and we've had a busy day. And well, the air freshener that I had just recently got is lavender with a good natural lavender in it, so I'm surprised we're not all falling asleep, because the more we have the windows open, it seems like it's circulating that air freshener that's in the way back. Actually, I put it in the way back there by the cooler, so yeah, they're probably getting, Teddy's got good lavender and all this sun he's had today and the swaying of the road. Yeah, I conked him right out. There's still a lot of the same stuff, just a lot of patches where you see water and bridges and stuff, but I haven't really been filming all of it. Because there's sun right on my shoulder. Oh, hi, you gonna come closer? Oh, thank you. Come right out here so I can see you better. Yeah. Hello, gorgeous. Yeah. Really? You're going to the bridge. Where are you going under? See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. I guess he told us, huh? This sign cracks me up because it's not like you're going overly fast to begin with. But reduce speed, going down to 15. Use caution. Going all the way from 25 to 15. Is this the place where you said was... No, it's not? Okay. Oh, back up. He's swimming away. He doesn't want anything to do with me. I had Mark back up because there was a gator like right there. He's already going on, moseying down the waterway. This is like any other, like, getting towards sunset wildlife spot, like Cades Cove in Great Smoky. I don't know, I can't think of Yosemite Valley. I can't think anything right off. Where people start, like, clustering at night is what I was trying to get to. Mark's looking at me like, what are you talking about?
I thought you were talking about, like, the animals coming out. I'm like, the gators are out all the time.
No, I don't mean... Right.
I see what you mean now.
Gators are out all the time, but I think people, like, you're busy all day or something, so you do think to maybe, you know, after supper, grab your cup of coffee, like we always did in other places. After supper, you grab a cup of coffee, and you go for a drive, because we're seeing, like that bridge had a couple of good gators I could have got, but there was people all over the bridge, so we didn't want to stop. But that's kind of what I meant, is towards sunset, you know, people... Before they go to their campfire for the night, they're kind of out, just riding around, seeing what they can see. This cracks me up too. There's a school zone ahead. So let me come out a little bit. And can you explain that?
It's Loop Road. So that's where the Park Service up here brings kids from the inner cities. Mm-hmm. And they come and they spend time right over here.
So that's why, right?
They camp, so it's a school zone.
Right. Really. It's there, that building, so that's why it's a school zone. Loop Road Education Center. Well, thank you for explaining that. I always wondered what that meant. That's too funny. So Teddy and I took a time out to go do a hike, which you will see on the next video. And once we leave the learning center, it's also tar. And Teddy's trying to do his move for his watch that appears to mark Star Wars app. So the sound down was not fun. Anyway, just wanted to kind of show you that now for the next, well, it says 16, but it's not really 16 miles out, is it?
No, we've been 16 miles.
Right, we've been 16 miles. Okay. Trying to get my head back into this vlog that I was doing. So now it kind of doesn't really go along the water, so you're probably not going to have really a lot of more gator sightings. It just kind of, you are? Oh, that's right. Mark knows this area because you actually come into that area
when
to do testing.
When you come in this in the summer, this road sometimes in certain spots is totally flooded.
Daddy,
and you got to drive through it to get to the Loop Road Education Center.
Yeah, because you test water there sometimes.
Especially on this last piece here
that
we're at now.
So there's going to be strange Star Wars sounding sounds for a while. So, but I've already got a lot for this particular vlog anyway. So I'll probably just kind of hold on for a while, see if I see anything, and then come back in later and close it out. All right, we went down to that campground once. That was a beautiful campground. Here by mile marker 17. So I tried filming this the first time and it didn't film. So I made actually Mark come back by because this place just gives me Route 66 vibes. Look at like an old service station. Look at that. So cool. And then this old car, yeah, just total Route 66 vibes.
And the Minion.
Yeah, the Minion. Yeah, so this is where we turned around when we went to go back, and it's a campground, it says, but the gate's closed, and Mark says he doesn't believe he's ever seen it open. Too bad, it looks like a nice campground. I'll do research, see if maybe it was damaged by, like, flooding or something. So we're probably going to be closing this out now, but I had to get a good giggle in that it's 7 o'clock at night, 83 degrees, and we're riding along, and I'm thinking, what a beautiful night. But my mother at 83 degrees would probably not like it. I'm riding along going, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous evening out, riding along with the windows open. Ah, just beautiful, beautiful evening. Riding through the countryside.